Hello. How are you all? Before going further, every day is same thing. Let me know that you can hear me. I need to know that first. Write it down over there that you can hear me. Then I will go for further price action. Brother Ronald, actually, I wasn't. I was also not regular for these days. I did only 3 days. I have already write it down over there. I did only 3 days. So welcome back for me and for you, both of us. Welcome back. Hey Domino, how are you, brother? Even stay squad. Uh, UAV's London session was bad for me. Went for sales during buys. A lot to learn, I guess. We all are learning, brother. We all are learning. Nobody's perfect over here. So actually, losing entries are also kind of experience to get the winning entry. Ravi, hey brother, how are you? Sound is good. Thanks, brother. Thanks for confirming that. So actually today I'm going for Forex. If you ask me why, it's been near about 3 years, 3 to 4 years. I didn't do anything for Forex. The thing is, for Nasdaq, you can see actually the delay. Okay, so I don't have the plan. Okay, data plan or the trading view plan. I don't have that, and the reason is I'm in Bangladesh right now. So from Bangladesh. I can't I can't renew the my plan, okay? I can't do it. So okay, I don't know to live over there. I can't renew the plan through my Bangladeshi credit card. So I have to use the Portuguese card. But the problem is when I tried to renew the plan, it sent a SMS to my Portuguese number, okay? And as I'm in Bangladesh and the Portuguese number doesn't support over here, Bangladesh, it doesn't support. So I don't get the confirmation or the OTP message to my number. So I was unable to renew the data plan, okay? And that's why I actually asked for help to my one of my brother, but it's kind of the ego problem or something. I asked him and he told me that he will help me, but it's been some days he didn't do anything, so I didn't request him again. So I thought, okay, it's okay. If I don't have the plan, then I can go for the forex. For forex, I don't need the data plan, so I I I will try to trade forex after 3 to 4 years, and I will try to read the price action from forex. That's my plan for right now. And if you are interested only for future, please you can leave because I'm unable to trade future right now. Yeah, what I can do actually, I can use the US 100 instead of Nasdaq 100, but it has also been a while I didn't do it, so that will be, a mental pressure for me. So I don't want to trade the US 100 as well instead of Nasdaq. Mm, for me, Euro USD is the best option. Hey Martin, how are you, brother? It's been a long I didn't see you. So how was your vacation? Let me know that, brother. So that's all for the introduction. I would love to go for forex. So if you are a forex trader, I guess we will get something from here. First thing first, I would love to stay sometimes to my dollar index chart, and I don't need to go higher time frame. From 15-minute chart I can see price has actually. How about gold? No man, gold I don't trade, and I don't appreciate to trade gold because that is the fastest market, and there is much more probably possibility to get more losing entry from the gold because the precision doesn't work over there. Yeah, it works, but not even 50% times it doesn't. It works in gold. So gold is kind of clean market for me. I don't want to be killed by gold. So forex is better, 1,000 times better than gold, in my opinion. Okay, I'm not telling that you can't trade forex. The gold, but gold is okay. For me, it's not okay. I would love to go for forex. Okay, so yes, fine, thanks. Okay, Martin. Right now, I can see, I mean, I would love to talk about the dollar index, and all of you know that, I mean, this fair value gap is my target. I mean, I mean, the dollar index will reach to this fair value gap at least from the higher time frame, but I don't want to explain that because I have already explained that at the 1st of January 2024. What is my expectation, how it will work, everything I have I mean explained over there. So I would love to spend my time from the 15-minute chart in dollar index. You see all of these highs, you can see these two high and all of these highs. Okay, I mean that makes that highs, this is the perfect resistance zone. Okay, if I was a retail trader, I would say double top, triple top, this is the extremely strong resistance level. Okay, not this level, I mean this zone. Let me actually mark the zone. Okay, from here, let me mark it. So this is the resistance zone. Okay, whenever price came here, it has been rejected, it went lower. So this is very strong resistance zone. Whenever price come here, the retail trader, they took sell, and when they have taken the sell, their stop loss is over here somewhere. Okay, maybe they put their stop loss over here, just for example, they have put their stop loss over there, so that is their stop loss. Now, as we are the uh, ICT student or the market maker student, we are going toward that stop. That stop is our target. Now, when price is, I mean, expand lower, maybe they have moved their stop loss some this place, maybe that place, some play put the stop loss over here. Okay, why over here? Why I'm telling that they put their stop loss over here? Because when price went lower, it went higher, this is swing high, after that it broke that low. See, it went lower one more time. When it has broken that low, whoever put their stop loss over there, they bring their stop loss over here. So price came here, failed to go below those lows. This is the, I mean, the lowest low. That is their target. The uh, retail trader, they target this low, this swing low. Okay, this is the week. I don't care about that week. That is totally different. This is their target. Okay, thanks my mentor. Okay, Muhammad Dahir, how are you, brother? Hardik, happy new year, brother. How are you? So price actually came here, it went higher and stopped out some of the retail traders. Some of the retail traders, they still put their stop loss over here. Okay, and some are thinking this is very strong resistance. Whenever price come to this level, the price has been rejected. The book actually teaches us this thing. They told this is the zone where you have to take yourself. So we will target that zone. Right now, price come here. This is our market structure shift. That is, I just randomly mark this one is has taken our the sell side liquidity. I mean, look at those lows, over those lows, maybe this low, that low. Every below every lows there is the liquidity. So I have just marked that level. If you mark sell liquidity over here, that is correct also. If you mark this low, I mean that low and that low, they are relatively equal lows. If you mark that, that is also valid. Everything is valid. Okay, I just marked it randomly. It has taken sell side liquidity. It gave me the market structure shift. I'm just going to remove that level. This is market structure shift, that swing high. Why that is that swing high is appropriate for shifting market structure? Because on the left hand side there is a swing high, on the right hand side there is a swing high. Both of the swing high are lower than that swing high. Okay, so this two swing high has made that swing high as a valid swing high to shift in market structure. When prices shifted that high, that wasn't my market structure shift. The only reason this high has made the market structure shift, the reason is it has two swing high, both of them are lower than that swing high. So this is perfect market structure shift in my opinion. I'm just adding this. Okay, happy new year boy, new to your channel, trying to learn. Okay, happy new year. I mean the Srirang Jha. I guess you will learn the ICT concept. Okay, I guess you will learn. If you would love to learn it, you will learn it. Nobody will stop me. So I got my market structure shift. When I have got my market structure shift, there is two fair value gap. So one fair value gap is over here. So that is the first fair value gap and that is the last fair value gap. This should work as a breakaway gap and this should work. I mean, price should come here, then it should expand higher. Okay. Now, one time price came here. I don't care. Why? Because when price came here, I didn't get the market structure shift. Look, this candle has given me the market structure shift. So price has to come back again, at least to this fair value gap. But if extreme, then it will come to this breakaway gap, the lowest fair value gap. So that is the extreme fair value gap or the breakaway gap. If price is extreme, then that will come to that fair value gap. My expectation is price is coming to that fair value gap. That is my expectation. So I'm expecting a lower run from dollar index. Now I will go. uh, Let me go. I'm coming here to Euro USD. So this is the Euro USD. Let me go to daily chart first. So from daily chart, you can see uh, I have explained what I am expecting from the Euro USD. I told you that price will come here to this daily fair value gap. Okay, that is my expectation. Until here, I'm bearish. I mean, I would love to take sell until it reach to this daily fair value gap. Then I will observe this last fair value gap. If I see it would love to hold the price, then I expect the higher run. Otherwise, if this last fair value gap fail to hold the price, then this sell side liquidity is my target. Look, that lows, all of these lows has made this sell side liquidity very clean. And below this sell side liquidity, there is a fair value gap from weekly chart and a daily fair value gap over here. Okay, 3 and 3 45 candles, right? 3 and 3 45 candles. What does it mean? Like, what do you mean by that? 3 3 45. Even still, I didn't get your question, brother. What did you mean by 3 and 3 45 candles? I'm thinking about these two candles fair value gap. Okay, so this is actually okay. The swing. Uh, yeah, 330 swing is valid because of 3 and 615. 615 candle high, that is a swing high. 615. Okay, 615 in the morning. That swing high and 3 a.m. candle swing high. This two swing high has made 330 swing high as a valid swing high for shifting market structure. Now 315 swing high, 315. Let me check the 315. I mean 345. Sorry. Okay, 345. There is no swing high, brother. For being a swing high, there should be three candle. One candle's wick has to be higher than both of the candle on the both of its side. So I need the swing high. Okay, so the 3 and 615 swing high. This swing highs actually make this that swing high as a valid swing. So from the daily chart, I'm expecting price will come to this daily fair value gap first. So until price reach to this level, I'm bearish for Euro USD. Now I'll go for the hourly chart, and you can see actually price come to the hourly fair value gap low. Okay, very low. Now I'm going to remove the daily fair value gap. The reason is I have more specific level from the lower time frame. So inside the daily fair value gap, I got the hourly fair value gap that is more specific, and it is more what to say. I mean, I don't know what to say, but this fair value gap is more specific comparing to daily fair value gap. So I don't need this daily fair value gap anymore. So I'm going to remove that one. I got the hourly fair value gap over here, and there is a very small fair value gap over there. Okay, so it just came to the low of the hourly fair value gap. Just let me show it to you. Look, it just tapped to the lower part of the hourly fair value gap. Now Whenever I expect price will expand lower, but before expanding lower, it is coming to a specific fair value gap, and I got the rejection from the lower part of that fair value gap. Look at the rejection from there. Okay, most of the time, okay, try to remember this, most of the time, 95% of the time, 90% of the time, you will see price will go through that high and it will expand more, or it will visit more portion of that fair value gap. Okay, so my expectation is price will come to this fair value gap, then it will come lower. That is my expectation. Now you will see price came here and it started to go lower. When it started to go lower, don't think it is going toward that sell side liquidity. Why? Because it just tapped to the lower part of that fair value gap. I don't want to I mean, I'm not agree with the price, that price will go lower from that type of trading. I mean, that level, that lowest level of that fair value gap. No, I'm not agree with that. I would love to see it will go through that high. It will take the buy side liquidity from that high and it will expand more inside that fair value gap. Okay, so I want to see some kind of higher run. I mean, it can come here, it can come here, it can come here. It doesn't matter, but it will go back inside that fair value gap one more time. That is my expectation whenever I see this type of rejection. Okay, now sometimes, yes, sometimes, very rare, it will expand lower by that rejection, a little rejection. Okay, the lower part rejection, but most of the time you will see it will expand lower, it will take that high. Okay, that is my observation. I'm not telling that please go with that. Do the back test and see how it reacts, and today you will see if it reacts the way I explained already. You will get that. Okay, how did you know that it wasn't going to pass up by side yesterday? Because I was scared. I'm glad you're over here. Heartbreak. How did you know it wasn't going to pass up by side yesterday? What did you mean by that? My high time frame bias is telling me that market will go lower. From the weekly chart, daily chart, I am expecting the lower run. Okay, so when it will go low, it has to trade some kind of, I mean, it has to do some kind of retracement. When it started to retrace, it will take some kind of buy side liquidity. I have very clean buy side liquidity over here. Look at that high and that high, they're relatively equal highs. So above that highs, there is a fair value gap over here. See, there is no other fair value gap very near to the price. Though there is a very small, I don't count that on as my fair value gap, but I can see very clean buy side liquidity over, I mean, fair value gap over here. So I'm expecting it will trade that fair value gap perfectly, then it will expand lower. That is my expectation. Okay, brother. If it is the answer of your question, I will be glad. If it is not, then please explain more. What did you actually want to know from the buy side or whatever you asked? Okay. I mean, I don't count the yesterday high, PM high, lunch hour high, that type of highs. Okay, weekly highs. I don't count them for my trade analysis. I like your way of explaining chart in live market. I respect for your deep knowledge. Okay, thank you, brother. Please explain London session, pre-market analysis, and entry in London when you are free. I will try, brother. I'll try, brother. Okay. I will try. But let me finish this first. Okay, then I will go to London session. So right now I'm thinking prices pending higher toward that hourly fair value gap consequent enforcement. That is my target, or that high. That high is my target. How I'm going over there? Because here I'm expecting price will come to this fair value gap. That means dollar index is going toward that fair value gap. That is my expectation, that dollar index will come here. So when I'm expecting lower run from dollar index, I will expect higher run to euro USD or any other SM market. I will expect higher run. Okay. Now overall from the higher time frame, my expectation is price will go lower and it will take the sell side liquidity. Look, this low, that low, they are relatively equal lows. So that is my sell side liquidity. Previously I had the sell side liquidity from here. that low, and that low has made the very clean sell side liquidity. Price has taken that sell side liquidity. It is going higher. I believe that most of the retail traders, they are actually getting stuck over there. They will be stopped out. But overall, I'm expecting price will come here and it will take the sell side liquidity. But now it is going higher to trade that fair value gap. That is my expectation right now. Let me go to 50-minute chart. Use PDRA or fib level. No, brother. No PDRA or fib level. Fib level I use for target sometimes when I don't have any buy side or sell side liquidity, clean buy side or sell side liquidity, but I am very much interested to take an entry. Then I use the fib level for the standard deviation. Okay, that's the only way I use the fib. But PDRA, I mean the premium and discount array, I'm not a big fan of PDRA because I love to take buy inside a deep premium. I love to take sell inside a deep discount. I do that type of things. I mean, if you were with me for long, you already know that. Now, this is the fair value gap from 15-minute chart. This is the 15-minute chart. So this is the fair value gap from 15-minute chart. I was watching that fair value gap. If this fair value gap could hold the price, then I would just change my bias. I wouldn't think that market is going deep into that fair value gap. Instead of that, it will go lower. But I saw price went through that fair value gap. Now this resistance fair value gap is actually working as a supporting fair value gap. Okay, this is from the 15-minute chart, and you can see price will just come back again over here to the consequent encroachment. I am expecting price will expand higher, so I will use this 15-minute fair value gap for taking my entry. And that is my expectation, that this fair value gap will hold the price and it will send the price back in into this daily, I mean the hourly fair value gap. Now, inside the hourly fair value gap, there is a 15-minute fair value gap. Why this fair value gap is important for me? What is the reason for that? After the shifting market structure, this is the market structure shift. I just got this big run. Now, inside this big run, there's three fair value gap. One, two, three. The lowest fair value gap, that is actually kind of the fair value gap. You will see most of the time it is useless. Okay, in my opinion, that is not a fair value gap, that is just a gap which you don't need to worry. Okay, uh, I don't know it is clear or not, but if you see lot of fair value gap on after another, first fair value gap and the second fair value gap, they are important for me. Okay, this fair value gap is the most important part for me, and this fair value gap, it sometimes it work as, I mean not sometimes, most of the times it work as a breakaway gap. Now if you ask me over here, this is not a fair value gap for me. I have a fair value gap over here, I have a fair value gap over here, so two fair value gap. Price come here to the first fair value gap, it expand lower, it worked as a breakaway gap, it expand lower. There is three fair value gap, I don't count this fair value gap as a fair value gap. Instead of that, this is my first fair value gap, price has to come to that fair value gap at least. Then if it is extreme, then it can come to this fair value gap. And if you remember, all of these gaps are inside the daily fair value gap. Okay, so all of these gaps are inside the daily fair value gap. Inside the daily fair value gap, I have very specific hourly fair value gap. Above the hourly fair value gap, there is a small fair value gap over here from hourly chart. Let me show it to you one more time. There is a divergence from that MSS bearish. Okay, that's good. So this is another fair value gap from hourly chart, but I don't think so price will reach to that fair value gap from hourly chart. So from 15-minute chart, I will see these two fair value gap. I believe market will come at least to this fair value gap, then this fair value gap. I have this swing high, which actually uh, make valid for me that market will come over here. Price will come lower. Eventually, it will come here and it will take the sell side liquidity. That is the thing I believe. Right now, I'm thinking price will come here, and I will try to take an entry which will expand to that 15-minute fair value gap. Now I'm coming to 5-minute chart. If you ask me why, brother, why you are coming in 5-minute chart, you don't go 5-minute chart. as this is Forex, and for Forex, it's been a long. I didn't trade Forex. Okay, so I have to watch every time frame. If I get something peculiar over here, that will tell me that no, market is not going to go higher. Instead of going higher, it will expand lower. I have to get every information. Okay, so that is the reason I came here, and you can see price actually going. It has taken the sell side liquidity first time here, and then it didn't take any kind of sell side liquidity. Then price went lower. It came to this order block level, and then it started to go higher. This was the 50-minute fair value gap, which has held the price until now. It's broken now. So I'm just watching the price over here, how it reacts. The last fair value gap, how it reacts over here. So there is nothing important from the 15-minute chart. I would love to go to 1-minute chart now. So I'm now in 1-minute chart. This 8 a.m. This is the reaction for the macro. I mean 8 a.m. I mean the all of you know already. If you trade the forex, you already know. For forex trading, we have the session from 7 to 10. Okay, 7 a.m. to 10 a.m. So 8 a.m. is and 8:30 a.m., 9:30 a.m. All of this area are very much important for forex trader. They all of you, if you already know, I told you yesterday that the first price, then I mean, sorry, first time, then price. So the time is important. So this reaction, I believe this is for the 8 a.m. reaction. Let's see how it goes over there. If it can go through this pebble gap one more time, I will believe that market will go higher, and it will, at least it will come and take that high. Okay. The only thing I'm worrying about is, look at these lows. This is the low, and that is the low. So this low and that low, that has made the sell side liquidity. What price can do? It can go lower. It can expand lower. It can take the sell side liquidity, and from after taking the sell side liquidity, it can trade this parallel gap. It can trade this parallel gap. Okay. There is much more possibility it can do this type of things, as when price started to go higher, and after that when it started to go lower, it didn't take an obvious liquidity. It didn't take it. No obvious liquidity. So it has made an obvious liquidity, because after taking an obvious buy side liquidity, it expand lower. So it when it expanded lower, this is the obvious liquidity from the sell side. Okay. Now this is the only reason I'm thinking. Let me actually check what is the level. Okay, it's kind of how many pips over here. Can anyone tell me how many pips over here? I would love to know that, because I really forget everything about the forex. Every single thing I forget it. Okay. So if anyone can tell me how many pips over here, is it 4 pips? Something like that. I hope you can just watch and try not to mentor him. He knows what he's doing. Okay, Ishan, let it go, brother. No problem. Uh, Ravi. Okay, that's love for me. I would love to take your love. Amga, what's up, brother? How are you, brother? Good morning and good evening at the same time. In stay squad. Okay, so that is 400, very little. So I am not interested to take that sell. I would love to see how price work. Now, when it went through that fair value gap, the only thing I'm just watching if price can come here and take the sell side liquidity first. If this fair value gap can hold the price, if I get any kind of buy setup, I would love to take my buy. All of this buy side liquidity over here. Look at this buy side liquidity market first. So that is the buy side liquidity from there. I have buy side liquidity from that high or everywhere. Okay, I will look for them. I will go for the buy. Okay. Now I'm not interested to excel. Why? Because that is very small. I mean that is kind of 4 to 500 five pips, something like this. Okay, 4, 5, 6 or 10 pips, something like this. I believe that is very small. Okay, when that is very small, I'm not interested to take that sell. I will wait for the price action, and then I will see if it can expand higher, or if I get any kind of buy setup over there, I would love to take that buy. That is my currently I'm thinking like that way. Okay. Now I would love to go for the I mean London session. I think that is from 2 a.m. in the morning, and yeah, so from there I would love to use the here 5. So that is the London session, I believe. I forget actually if it is the London session or not. If I am just I mean I'm wrong, please correct me, because I told you, brother, it's near about 3 to 4 years I didn't trade Forex. So if I'm wrong, please correct me. Okay. If so far I remember 2 to 5 is the London session, then 7 to 10 is the New York AM session. After that, 10 to 12 is the London session close, and I think London session close and the New York PM session, something like that. If I'm not right, please correct me. Okay. So this is the London session kill zone, and when price came here, it has made the sell side liquidity. After that, it was consolidating over there, went higher. Let me go to the 5 minute chart if there is any setup. Okay, I would love to see that. So, yep. Look over here. I told you already, explained it already. When price started to go higher, it has taken only this sell side liquidity. Now, when you will understand that it has taken the sell side liquidity, look at the run. See, very clean run. And when it went higher, this is the market structure shift. It has taken the sell side liquidity, market structure shift. After shifting market structure, what I told you, I always look for two fair value gap, and I have one fair value gap over here, one fair value gap over there. If you ask me, this is also a fair value gap. Why you are not, I mean, why you are not marking that fair value gap? I already explained it so many times that whichever fair value gap is very hard to see. Comparing both of those fair value gap, look at this fair value gap. Just let me mark it. So when I will mark my chart like that way, this is the way. See this fair value gap, comparing both of those fair value gap, this fair value gap is useless for me. Okay. And as why, when I was in hourly chart, you have seen that one fair value gap above that fair value gap, hourly fair value gap, I told you that I don't care about that fair value gap because that is too small. So I'm here, this is also too small fair value gap, and I really don't care about that fair value gap. Yeah, obviously price can, I mean, trend over there, but I'm not interested to do anything to that fair value gap. So when I have got the market structure shift, this is the first fair value gap. I would love to take my entry over there. My stop loss will be below here. Why I mean, why I will do that? Because when price came here, failed to take that sell side liquidity, instead of that it started to go higher. In the meantime, it has taken the sell side liquidity, it started to go higher. This hourly fair value gap, this is the retracement. Okay, don't think this is actually going higher and it is going to take the buy sell. No, I don't think so. Okay, price is doing that, I am not thinking like that way. I'm thinking it is going higher to retrace, and is coming to this hourly fair value gap. Specifically, it is coming to that hourly fair value gap. If you go to the daily chart, look at this run. Boom. After that, it has made a fair value gap over here. This is a fair value gap from daily chart. So it is coming to that fair value gap. After that, it will expand lower again to this fair value gap. Specifically, this fair value gap is much more important, and this is the level. If price would love to retrace, it has to come here. If it would love to go lower, it has to come here. So both way, it has to come to this daily fair value gap. So my expectation is price will come here. From 1 minute chart, if I get anything over there. Okay, so let me actually check it. From 1 minute chart, when it has taken the sell side liquidity, you have nothing to do over here when price went higher. Because why don't you have nothing to do over here? The reason is it is very low over here. This is, look at this run, very strong run. Okay, after that, when price come here, it went lower one more time, it gave you market structure shift. Don't believe this is going higher, don't believe that. From 1 minute chart, please don't believe it. You need some kind of higher time frame. Okay, first you need some kind of higher time frame price action, then you will go to 1 minute chart. Look over here what I told you over here. that I got this information or everything I got over here. Just let me do something with. I'm very much afraid of the stop loss for the uh, Euro USD or Forex because I get stopped out most of the time. So I'm just putting some level where it shouldn't go. I told you if it can go through that fair value gap one more time, I would believe that market will go higher and it will take this buy side liquidity, that buy side liquidity. Eventually, it will come to that fair value gap. That is my belief. Okay, I would love to do take that entry. So from 5 minute chart, I got this market structure shift. After that, when price come here, if you come to the 1 minute chart and you can, if you see some kind of setup over here, you can take that entry. Now if you would love to look at the setup over here from 1 minute chart, you can see it has taken this sell side liquidity. Just let me mark. It has taken that sell side liquidity. You have got the market structure shift from 1 minute chart. This is your market structure shift. After that, when price come to this fair value gap, look at this fair value gap. This specifically this candle, okay, this candle, that should be your entry. Your buy entry should be there. And yeah, obviously price come to this level, then it went higher one more time, then it come back again to this fair value gap, but you are not going to be stopped out. Why? Because if you take your entry over there, your stop loss will be below that low. Below that low, your stop loss has to be over there. So if that is your entry, that should be your stop loss. And if you target over here, let me go to 15 minutes at one more time. So from 15 minute chart, you can target that fair value gap. Okay, this is your fair value gap. You can target that fair value gap from 1 minute chart. So that should be your entry. Okay, this should be your entry. Now, how many? I mean, how many pips over there? I really don't know. I have no idea how many pips over there. If anybody can tell me how many pips do I have the stop loss and how many pips is my target, that will be great for me. But I really don't know about this thing. Okay, so that will be helpful for me as well. Let's read the comment. 20 people right now. Okay, I'm not a popular person. Okay, so I have a very limited person. I mean, limited level of my brothers who actually join me, and I believe I'm happy. Yeah, obviously I'm happy because I have someone who are really interested to learn from here. Maybe I am also learning by talking with all of you guys. So 18, 20 people, that's more than enough for me. But please, if you are here, don't forget to give me a like. I would love to get a like from you. Okay. So, brother, I was actually asking about the divergence, but it's okay. You already explained it perfectly. Okay, thank you, brother. Thank you. So you trade futures most of the times? No, not futures most of the time. All of the time I trade futures. From 2021, I'm trading futures. Okay, so no forex. And now I'm trading forex because I'm unable to buy the data. I have already explained at the beginning of this streaming. 4 pips stop loss and 14 pips target profit. Okay, so that is 14 pips target profit. I mean, that is what it is. Okay, I'm not going to take all of this run. That is not my target. I'm not expecting that market will go over there. This is my most obvious level, so I will go over there. Okay, so that is my entry from uh, the London session, and when it come here to this 15, I mean this fair value gap, it went lower, come to this fair value gap, then maybe then there will be some kind of entry or something, but I don't see any kind of entry over here. This is my only entry I can see from the morning session. So I would love to go over here. I love to see what it is doing over here. Do we have any news today? Let me actually check. if we have a news or not. Oh my goodness. So we have a news at 8:15. Seriously, entry is not valid at all. So we have a news after 1 minute time, and I just took an entry over here. Okay, let's see how it works. But I shouldn't take my entry over here because I didn't check the calendar before. If there is a news just ahead of you, please don't take any kind of entry. Okay, that is gambling. Totally, that is gambling because at the news time, price can expand. Look over here. Okay, so it expanded lower. This is the volatility because of the news. Look at this run. Okay, this is because of the volatility. I believe market will go higher. It has taken that sell side liquid. That's good, but the volatility is only because of the news. I don't like to take any kind of entry at the news time. If I have a news just in front of me, don't do anything. Just don't do anything. Let it go. Let it go wherever it would love to go. I didn't notice it that we have a news at 8:15 and 8:30. So we have another news at 8:30. We should wait, but I believe market will come here now. Okay, because it has taken very clean sell side liquidity. This low and that low, this sell side liquidity has taken. So it should go higher now. Honest to 3.5 R. Okay, that's good. I'm gonna check indices. Amgad, the reason is I don't have the data plan. Okay, let me. Yeah, we have another news at 8:30. I saw it right now. I mean, just now I have seen it. So if you have a news, please don't do anything. Just watch the market. Look over here. This is 8:05. So I don't have the data plan. It's delayed. That's why I'm in Forex. Okay, that is the reason I'm in Forex. Otherwise, I really hate Forex right now. I don't want to spend my time in Forex. But as I don't have the data plan, so I believe that is the perfect place to stay in the Forex market. So it is going high. It has made another bicep liquidity, and it should expand lower to this fair value gap at least. It should still. I believe that market should come here to this fair value gap, and if it is extreme, then it will come to this lowest fair value gap. Then it will expand higher. Okay. Before expanding higher, it should come any of this fair value gap. That is my belief, and I believe it will do that. And over here, look at this fair value gap. Now, this is not a setup. Don't think. I mean, don't. You shouldn't think this fair value gap will hold the price and it will send it back over here. Don't think like that way. It is going higher. That I believe it is going higher. Okay, to this fair value gap at least. I will do nothing right now as we have another news at 8:30. So I really would love to take and buy over here because this is the time to go because it has already the volatility already it has done its job. Look, it went lower. Okay, it went lower. Why did it came here? It has used the volatility. Yesterday's video, if you have already I mean watched the my video I have uploaded yesterday, the entry video from future, you have seen that how price use the time to take the liquidity or how price actually expand for in a certain time. Please, that is my request. That is kind of 33 minutes video. Watch that video. You will get so many information from there and that will help you. Trust me, brother, that will help you. I'm not asking you to watch that video because of my profit. I'm telling you to watch that video because of your profit. Please, it's my request. Please watch that video every single second because I explained how you will wait for some kind of setup when it will take some kind of stream liquidity. How do you wait for the building liquidity when price will build the liquidity? How you will take your entry, when you should take your entry, and how you will actually read the price read the fair value gap, everything I have watched. Okay, look at this fair value gap. I believe it will expand higher now from that fair value gap. I'm not telling about that fair value gap. Look at this fair value gap. This is the place for taking buy. This fair value gap and that fair value gap. This fair value gap is now going to work. This is the perfect fair value gap. I believe it. It should expand higher now. Now, as I have a news at 8:30, I'm not going to take that entry. Even though I have a loss, don't worry, I will mitigate my loss. I believe I will mitigate my loss. Let me check. So it's kind of $160, nothing, I believe. But look over to this fair value gap. I believe this fair value gap will hold the price and send it back to the pavilion. As I have a news at 8:30, I will wait for the price action because before 8:30, I will expect this type of consolidation. Everything is consolidating over here. Price is just consolidating over here. Okay, this highs, when price come here, these highs made more strong by resistance level. Okay, retail trader, they are thinking this is a very strong zone, so they have taken sell over here. This zone they have taken sell over here because they would love to catch the 8:30 news. Okay, they would love to catch the 8:30 news. 8:15 news, they seen the lower run. At 8:15 they have seen lower run. So when they see price fail to come here, break that zone, they started to believe this is the strong zone. Price will never break that zone. So at 8:30, whoever failed, I mean missed this entry, they have already started to take their sell here. Every candle they're selling. Every time price starts to go lower, they take sell. Why? Because the seen prices went below first. I mean first news. So the second news, it will expand lower again. I believe by using the second news, it will expand higher and it will come over here. That is my belief. Okay, I'm not telling anybody to take buy. I'm not giving you any kind of signal. I'm doing this because to show you that it should work that way. Okay, that is the only reason I'm going to do that. I will just cover this fair value gap, and this this will be my target. I'm not telling anybody, I'm just telling you one more time. Everything over here is doing working like this is kind of sign the retail trader, they're thinking price is going lower. See, every time price come here, it went lower. Every single time they're just selling here. Every single candle they're selling, and I'm going to take my buy. I believe it will expand higher. Now, this, why I put this entry to show you how you will observe the price. So don't take this entry when you have a news in front of you. You will do nothing except watching the price, because after the news you will get better price action. Trust me, brother, you will get much more better price action. I believe this low wouldn't break. I mean, this will not broken. This low is not going to break. I'm going to remove this sell liquidity. So this low will not be broken, but if it breaks, then this fair value gap is the perfect place for retracing. But I believe it is not going to be broken, because if it is broken, the retail trader, whoever take the sell, they will be profitable over here. So I believe it is not going to be broken. My belief, okay. uh, so let the news, let it dance. We have and okay, dance and then take the floor. Yeah, that's the thing, brother. First you have to let the news, whatever it would love to do, let it do. Okay, then go for the entry. I'm just showing this so that you can understand how I expect, how this is my expectation, that price is not going to break the constant enforcement or this low, or it is not going to break that on. That's why I'm just putting it, because some of you will just join to my stream and they will not get my point. That is why I'm just put this entry over there. It is not going to take that low, I believe that. Instead of that, it will expand higher. Most of the retail traders, they're thinking price will go expand lower. They're thinking that. Okay, every single candle, trust me, brother, if you have You were used to trade as a retail trader. You know, when price started to go low, you take sell. Low, sell. Low, sell. The chase price. We are not chasing price. Okay, okay, brother, it's okay. Thank you. One pip, it's equal how many point of indices? Indices. I don't know. One pip, how many indices point? I really don't know, brother. I think one pip is half point of index. It can be, brother, but I really don't know. I'm just observing this 15-minute parallel gap. Trust me. Let me go to 15 minutes at one more time. Look over here. Till now, this 15-minute parallel gap is not broken. Nobody closed below this 15-minute parallel gap. Now, this is a running candle. So, I don't see this has broken this 15-minute parallel gap. See, where the body closed inside this 15-minute parallel gap. This body didn't close yet. If it failed to close below this 50-minute parallel gap, there is 99.99% chance that market will expand higher. Okay, 99.99% chance that market will expand higher. Okay, and one more thing, please remember I have a loss of 160. I will mitigate this loss. Okay, if even if it worked, it hit my target profit. That is gambling. I'm not counting this trade as my trade entry. Okay, so whatever it will happen, I don't count it. I mean, I not either as a losing entry or as a winning entry. I'm not doing anything. I don't care about this entry. Okay, so I will mitigate my loss, 160 loss later. This one I just put to show you that how I expect. This is my expectation that price, where price will close, how it will close. From 15-minute chart till now, this 15-minute fair value gap hold the price. This is my inversion fair value gap. I mean, you see this fair value gap. This is my inversion fair value gap. Why? I explained it so many times. I don't want to repeat it. From 1 minute chart, you will see price has closed below this fair value gap so many times. I don't care about that. I only care about this 15-minute fair value gap. I would love to see nobody will close from the 15-minute chart below that 15-minute fair value gap. Uh, I think okay. I will watch it definitely. Okay, thank you, brother. Thanks for recommending the video. Would love to go through that. Ishan, okay, that's cool, brother. Please watch that video. It's 13-minute boring lecture, but if you watch it carefully, you will understand how the time works with the price. You will understand that. Okay, do you use quarterly theory? Quarterly theory, that means the 90-minute theory. No, I don't use it. I will study that. Okay, I find it very peculiar. And it's too interesting, but I need to study it. I need to backtest it. I mean, no backtest. I am not a great fan of backtester. I love to do the for test. So I will for test that. But quarterly theory is quite interesting. Okay, I will tell that. I will obviously tell that it's quite interesting. So I'm not a big fan of that. I mean, not big fan. I mean, I didn't study that. I just got the concept from, I think, women trader. Women trader. She has uploaded some kind of quarter theory or something that I learned. I mean, first time I got the information about the quarter theory from the women trader from the Twitter. So I will study that. So it's 8:28. We have 2 more minutes. Let me check what it is doing. So it has taken the buy side liquidity and it has traded this. No, it didn't trade that one. It just came here. I believe it will expand here at least. First it will expand here, then if it will have to go higher, it can go over there. I believe market, whatever market is doing over here, that is actually telling the retail trader, brother, trust me, I'm going lower, I'm going lower, I'm going lower. And they're thinking, okay, so price is actually going lower. I believe it is not going lower. Instead of going low, it will expand higher first to that fair value gap. After that, it will expand lower. Now, from the higher time frame, I mean from the hourly chart or daily chart. From the daily chart, I believe market is going to take that sell side liquidity. From that sell side liquidity, okay, it will go toward that sell side liquidity. That is my belief. But before going over there, I believe it should come to this hourly fair value gap first. It should trade that fair value gap perfectly first, then it can expand lower. I will accept that. Very near to the news, let's see how it works over there. Can we make a put guidance? Okay, so it went lower. No problem. Let's see. It has traded this fair value gap. Now this is the time I am interested to take my buy. Okay. Now is the time I'm interested to take buy or sell. Whatever, I will take my decision right now. Let's see how this news works first. The time I'm interested to take buy or sell. Whatever I will do it. As I have another 50-minute fair value gap from the lowest time frame. I mean from the I have the lowest 50-minute fair value gap. I will observe it right now. Cool, it's going lower. Let it go. Aki, that is because of the news. We have a news at 8:30. Can we make a full guidance for what? I'm thinking for what? I mean, what guidance do you need? 1 minute lower time frame trading. Uh, I mean, by using the 1 minute time frame, you can't trade. Possible, brother. You can't trade through the 1 minute time frame. Price didn't come over here. That's good. It started to go higher and take that buy side liquidity. What does it mean? It means it is not interested to go lower. That's cool. It's very near to take clear that buy side liquidity. It is near over there. I am not interested to take sell because every level I don't know from where it will retrace. That is the only reason I'm not interested to take sell. I'm not interested to take. I'm not interested to take. It came to this level one more time. It should take that buy side liquidity first, then expand lower. This is dollar index. It came to the zone. take the buy side liquidity. After that, it should expand lower. Now, this is my expectation. All I told you every single time. If it works with my expectation, I am interested to take buy or sell. If it doesn't work with my expectation, I am not interested to do anything. Okay. So it came here, and if it started to go low, I'm not interested to do anything. If it can take the buy side liquidity, after that, if it would love to go lower, I'm very much happy to take buy over here. Right now, I will do nothing. You have very clean buy side liquidity over here. I'm thinking that market is going to take that buy side liquidity, but before that, it has to. I mean, the dollar index has to take the buy side liquidity from here. When it will expand higher, euro USD will expand lower. If it expand lower, euro USD will expand higher. So my expectation from dollar index is it should go high, take the buy side liquidity. This is my expectation from dollar. So it should expand lower. Okay. Now when dollar index is going higher, it is going lower. I don't know when dollar index will take the buy side liquidity, what it will do. It will expand lower or higher after taking a buy side extreme buy side liquidity. I don't know. So I will be in indecision where I will do nothing. Let's see how it works. Dollar is going up, and then why are you looking buys? I told you, brother. Dollar has to take the buy side liquidity. After taking the buy side liquidity, it should expand little lower, or it should give me some kind of lower run or consolidation over there. Very clear consolidation. Okay. It from the overall bias from the very high time. I mean higher time frame. I'm expecting dollar will come here. So I'm interested to take sell from indices. Now, if indices would love to go lower, it has to take the buy side liquidity. You come over here from the 15-minute chart. It has taken, though it has taken this buy side liquidity, but it didn't trade the gap perfectly. You see this gap, the fair value gap, it didn't trade that fair value gap perfectly. That is the only reason I'm expecting price will go higher and it will trade that fair value gap. At the same time, if it go through all of this, I mean level, then this sell side liquidity is more obvious. Why? First, because we had a 50-minute fair value gap over here. It is broken. I think it is broken. Yep. The body, if body close below this 50-minute fair value gap, that means it is broken. I have water block level and I have a min threshold. That means three PDR or whatever you say, three level will be broken. If three level is broken, then this sell side liquidity is more obvious. But if this fair value gap can hold the price, it has traded the water block, it's perfect. Min threshold, it's perfect. But if this fair value gap can hold the price, there is much more possibility that market will come here. I believe market will come to this 50-minute fair value gap first, then it will expand lower. Now when it will go higher, dollar index has to go lower. Now dollar index, if dollar index would love to go low, you see it has made this buy side liquidity more stronger. Now if it failed to take that buy side liquidity and then it started to go lower, I will think it will come any of this fair value gap, any of this fair value gap, then it will start to go higher. When it will expand lower, see the run. Okay, look at this run from here to here. This low run will help me to get this high run for the index, I mean the dollar index. Okay, this is my theory. Let me go to the 1 minute chart. It is at the last fair value gap. Let's see how it reacts. Let's see how it reacts over there. Then I will take my decision. So this is the time I am perfectly ready to take my entry. Okay, I am interested to take my entry now. Before whatever I have done over here, this one, that one, I didn't see there was a news. This one I tried to show you how it reacts over there. But this is the perfect place I'm interested to take my entry. This is the 50-minute fair value gap. Now there I can see an entry, but as I told you, is wait for the perfect entry. Please wait for it. Otherwise, I can see an entry over here at this fair value gap and that fair value gap. That is one above another. This is your breakaway gap. This is your first fair value gap. Price should come back again to this fair value gap. Then it should expand higher, and this time it should work. It has to work like that way. This is the time. Take buy. I would love to take it. I will put my stop loss below that fair value gap. This will be my target profit. I'll see if it works or not. I believe it should work. Now, this one is for my entry, to be honest, brother. Now, I didn't wait for the market structure shift, but I will tell you to wait for perfect market structure shift. If you get this setup after shifting the market structure, that will help you to be correct 99% of the time. Okay, if you get this setup after shifting the market structure, you will be 99% of the time you will be correct. But if you don't wait for the market structure shift, then that is little risky. MTIs is the mean threshold of a order block. Hmm, so dollar is going up. Okay, please hope this discussion is recorded and will be posted here. Some of us are not in right atmosphere to pay close attention. Brother, I actually didn't delete. I don't delete anything. So everything will be available in my YouTube channel. I believe that you will get it from my YouTube channel. Okay, I believe it. I'm not going to delete anything. It came to the consequent encroachment to the breakaway gap. Good, cool. I mean, it can come obviously to the breakaway gap consequent encroachment. Now it should go through this. I would love to see some kind of big run now. Very, very, very big run. Kind of boom. Breakaway gap consequent encroachment trading is perfect. I mean, can obviously come to the consequent encroachment to the breakaway gap, but body shouldn't close below the consequent. If it can go through this parallel gap one more time, I will put my stop loss above the breakaway gap, because after that it shouldn't come back again inside this breakaway gap, not anymore. Okay, if it can go through this 15-minute parallel gap. Anybody here who is new? I mean, this is the first day with me. Not the rejection, not like that way. I want to see a big run, brother, please. This candle should close inside this parallel gap, at least inside this parallel gap, because this candle will determine where the 15-minute candle will close. Okay, so I would love to see it will close inside this parallel gap. That will tell me that market is market would love to go higher, but it closed here. That means the 15-minute candle closed below this 15-minute parallel gap. It's not good. Not good. I took a loss. Mhm. Much more difficult, brother. I'm really afraid of the forex. Let's see if it work like the other way. I mean, uh, I'm not going to change my direction. This is my first thing. I'm not going to change my direction. I'm still believe that market will take that by liquidity. I believe that. So I will try one more time after shifting the market structure now. If I get the market structure shift, then I will try one more time to take a buy over here. Indices is 1,000 times easier for me to trade because for forex difficult. Which one, brother? Rondi, just tell me the level, okay? Which one you are actually telling me about the strong support and resistance? To get the market structure shift over here, I will try to take one more buy for me. Indices trading is much more easier for me, to be honest, brother. How much capital are you working? I don't know, brother Alan James. I really don't know. It's the paper trading, okay? So I don't have any idea how many. What is it? Kind of 100,000 something, okay? I took 160 and 205. This one don't count it. Please don't count it. But 160 and 205 is my loss. So it's 365. It was much more easier for me if I was in indices. It's too easy for me to mitigate my loss. But here I will wait for the price action. Now I will wait for the market structure shift. If I get a market structure shift, I will jump for the trade one more time. Okay, here I got my market shift. If I get a fair value gap over here, that's cool. If I don't get the fair value gap, instead of that, if this candle come back again to the top of this 50-minute fair value gap, I will take my buy one more time. I'm just going to put a limit order over here, buy limit, and I will put my stop loss over here and target profit over here. Okay, so that will mitigate my loss, I believe. Stop pattern giving good run. It is actually giving me what I told you over here. Please wait for the perfect market structure shift. After that, the setup. If you get that, there's 99% of the chance you will be the winner. But here I got stopped out because see this look at this leg. Okay, it didn't close below the constant encroachment. The breakaway gap constant encroachment worked perfectly, but this week has stopped me out. That is the only reason I get difficult to trade forex comparing to indices because This is there I don't get the precision in forex because of the week. This type of week actually very difficult to trade. And broker, the broker, like the capital or forex.com or any type of broker, there are sometimes some broker actually we have. If it can come inside this fair value gap, I'm going to take my buy. I'm not going to wait come over here. Okay, so if it can come to the level over here, if it can touch, I'll be happy. If it doesn't touch, I will take my buy. So I took my buy inside the fair value gap. I didn't wait to reach over there. Okay, inside, I mean, come above the 15-minute fair value gap. I didn't wait for that. When it come inside this fair value gap, I took my buy. And stop loss will be here because I will put it over here because I'm afraid about the spread or something. I'm afraid of that. That will be my target. It is very difficult, and I would love to add some more over here. Okay, who actually asked me the question? Uh, what aspect of forex trading you find difficult as compared to in indices? I get the precise price action. Okay, very precise price action. You see this week, you would never see this type of week from uh, indices. Okay, but in forex, you will be stopped out because of that type of week. This week we don't need that week come over here. We really don't need come, I mean, a week over here. We don't need it, but we get it from forex. The forex market is highly manipulated market. Okay, comparing indices. That's why it's much more easier for me to indices. In indices, if I was trading in indices, my stop loss would be here. Okay, just below the 15-minute fair value gap. My stop loss would be here. Trust me, brother. I would put my stop loss over here. I don't know. You are with me for sometimes or for a long time. If you are with me for a long time, you know that already. But if you're new, then I'm just telling you. If I was this entry was in indices, my stop loss would be here, just below this 15-minute fair value gap, because I believe market has no need to come below this constant encroachment anymore. It doesn't need to come here below that constant encroachment. But as it is, what to say, the forex, I'm putting my stop loss over here. That must level. I'm putting it randomly because I don't know how far it will come. That is the only reason I trade indices, not the forex right now, because the forex market is highly manipulated right now. I believe it will be okay again. I mean, the forex market will be okay again. I will put one more entry over there because it has touched the 50-minute fair value gap high. It should, I mean, reject now. It should go higher now. That's why I added one more, and I will put a sell limit over here. Can go above that high. I will take some partial over there, and finally I will hold it until that. Okay, so it over here it has traded this. I need to see that this order block should hold the price, send it back. As it has made this, or I mean, level more, either I will see some kind of consolidation, that's good, or it has to come back again over here. This fair value gap should be broken. I mean, price should go through that fair value gap. That is logic. This is the logic. It should go through this fair value gap right now. More liquidity will be gathered over here if it happened. This has a gap. One zero. Okay, Zuli. I think you are talking about this gap. Okay, I would love to see price will go through that gap. I would love to see that. Now you can ask me why, brother. Because look at this run. Price didn't take the liquidity using the news. News is kind of the place where it, I mean, the price use the volatility to take the liquidity, but it didn't take that liquidity by using the news volatility. What does it mean? It means it is building the liquidity over here for further price action. I am not sure when it is going to take that buy side liquidity, but it is actually making this buy side liquidity more stronger. I have this fair value gap. I believe market should go through this fair value gap and it should come over here to this fair value gap first. If it is extreme, then it will come over here. After that, only after that, it will be interested to take that liquidity. Otherwise, it will consolidate over here until other markets will go some kind of perfect level. React with stocks. Oh my mind. Let's see. Now it that up to multi threshold of the order block. I don't want to see anybody close below the min threshold of the order block. I want to see what time is it now? 8:55. Okay, no problem. I don't want to see anybody will close below the min threshold. Okay, that is only body can close below the order block level. It's perfect, no problem. But body shouldn't close below the min threshold. Okay, that shouldn't do. Market shouldn't do that. Now there's so many level. I know it is little confusing. This is the fair value gap from 15-minute chart. This is the order block level. This is the min threshold. This is a fair value gap. See this line. Let me make it more. So this is a fair value gap where price came and started to go higher. I believe it will go high from that fair value gap. It should go high from that fair value gap. And this buy side liquidity is more obvious. Look, all of these buys, they're very clean. Buy side liquidity, it should come here. At least it should come here and take the buy side liquidity. Then my overall target is price will come here. Okay, overall target is over here. And this was the breakaway gap. This there was another fair value gap over here. That is the what to say. I mean the inversion fair value gap didn't work. I mean price didn't come here. But if it would love to come here, I'll be happy to see that. So I don't want to see that. I would love to see it will expand higher. It won't close below this main threshold before clearing this buy side liquidity. Yeah, I want to see that specifically that thing. Ah, eurusd will take out high of London, then down to low odds. Yeah, London high. Let me check what is the London high. 225 is the London, right? So this is the London high. Okay, I'm expecting price will come over here. I don't see this is the London high, but I see price has to come over here to this hourly fair value gap. That is my expectation. Okay, why it will come over here? I have already explained that, Julie. If you are late, then you have to rewatch the first part because I have explained over there why I'm expecting price will go over there. Okay. So in indices there is less manipulative. I remember Umar Ashraf was saying that new traders should be starting with indices or stocks since forex marketplace is manipulative. Yeah, forex from the corona in 2020. Uh, After corona, actually, when corona has started, this forex market just destroyed. It has destroyed. Okay, it is highly manipulative. Now, if you ask me to give you an example, just I will tell you about this week. If it was the indices market, you would never see this week. Never ever. Okay? Not never ever. 99.9999999% you will see there is no week like that. This is the manipulation. And we don't expect this week from indices. That's why I put my stop loss just below the breakaway gap, but I got stopped out. Okay? If it was the indices market, I wouldn't be stopped out over here. Trust me, brother. I wouldn't be stopped out over here because this first parabolic gap, this is the breakaway gap. Price perfectly rejected from the breakaway gap, constant enforcement, but a week just stopped me out. That is why I told that it is much more difficult to trade the forex market comparing the indices. Look what price is doing over here. It shouldn't do like that way. When it come to this water block level, then it went higher. It come back again to the water block level. When it come back again to the water block level, it shouldn't touch the min threshold. It should not touch the min threshold. It should touch the, yeah, it can touch the water block. I don't mind, but it shouldn't touch the min threshold. But it is what it is. It is trading through the min threshold. It is going through that level. Every level, I am not get precise price action over here. This is not precision. If you don't see the precise price action, that is really so hard to trade, so difficult to trade. The only reason, this is the reason for choosing indices comparing with the forex market. I don't get precise price action from here. See, it went through all of this liquidity again, but it doesn't need to do that. So it do something that it doesn't need to do, and you will see this type of price action from forex market only. I told you that I don't want to see a body close below the min threshold of this order block. We can go, but body close I don't want to see. If it close below this min threshold, then there is much more possibility that market will go lower. I'm telling you from the indices, but forex I will decide when this constant encroachment will be broken. I mean body will close below this constant encroachment, then I will tell you that market is going lower. Until then I'm expecting market will go higher. I'm not counting this water block or min threshold as it is forex market. Very simple. Why price is doing it? Because there is 9. Is it the 9 candle? Yeah, this is the 9 candle. So it should expand higher now. This is the time, brother. It should expand higher now. First time, then price. Go high now. You have done so many dancing over here. You shouldn't spend much more time over here. Just go, and go. I'd love to see what was my loss. So 205 and 160. That means 365. 365 is my loss. I would love to mitigate my loss first. Then I would love to hold my trade. See the consolidation, I don't like that things. And we actually get this type of price action from forex only. From indices, we don't get it. To be honest, brother, we don't get it. So this is the time at 9. We are using the 9 volatility to take maybe at least this. I mean this buy side liquidity. I'm not sure at all. But overall, I'm expecting higher run. That is my expectation. But let's see how it react over there. I talk too much, right? Anybody new here? And don't forget to give me a like. I would love to take a like from you. Please let me know that if anybody is new over here, okay? Now, if it was the indices, I would like to mark this one like that way. If it was the indices, I'm not telling it will do over here. If it was indices, I would love to mark it like that way. Nobody is interested to write down something. Oh man, I'm just talking. So you will say, you will call me, I talk too much like ICT. I need to talk to you. I have already inside a trade. So please talk to me, brother. Salman Khan. Oh man, I'm a big fan of you. I mean, I have decided that I won't get married until Salman Khan will get married. Okay. So I have decided that. So I told you that I don't want to see this unfilled. I mean I want to see this unfilled, but it went through this fair value gap and it come back again to the water block. That's good. It retests the water block. Let's see how it works. Came to the mean threshold. Maybe it will go through this fair value. I have no idea what it will do. But let's see how it reacts over there. It has retested the water block one more time. See the manipulation over here. This is the thing you are not getting from the what to say the indices. In indices, you will get some kind of run that is more obvious. Okay, this high should have been taken. This high, at least that high should have been taken. If it failed to take that high, that means this is the manipulation which you will get from the what to say the forex market. The consequent of the fair value gap. This is the consequent encroachment of the fair value gap. And I'm going to remove the 50-minute fair value gap because I have the 1 minute very big fair value gap. Uh, 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 uh. Not new, but first time watching you trade live. Okay, that's good. So you have chosen wrong day, brother. You should come yesterday. You should have come yesterday, brother. To be honest, you should have come yesterday. It has traded the full fair value gap. Full fair value gap. I hate this. What's your plan today for NQ? NQ, I didn't see the price action because, brother, I have already told that I don't have the plan right now, that data plan. That's why I'm here in this going market. I mean, in the forex market because of that. And I'm just trying to buy the data plan. So after getting the my data plan or the trading view plan, I will go back to indices one again. Okay. I think until then I will stop trading or something because I don't like this type of price action. It should take the high, at least that high, before going expanding lower or higher, whatever it will have to go. It would go over there after taking that buy side liquidity, but it went lower. It closed below this consequent encroachment, even the 15-minute consequent encroachment, and now it's going through that 15-minute fair value gap. Oh man, see how it is reacting over. I got stopped out over here. Good. There is the only reason I'm loser in over here. Look at this run. It should come to this fair value gap. If it could come over here, I would take my partial over there. After that, I would put my stop loss, I mean, to the break even. Then I would be the profitable trader over here. But now I am the loser. Okay, this is the difference between the forex trader and the indices. I don't love it. I'll top. If you want, no, brother Sanju, I am just going to do that because the thing is I'm unable to do that because I'm in Bangladesh right now, but I will do that very soon. Okay, maybe because I have to take some entries to my top step. uh, I have to take entries. Okay, so I'll top up very soon. Okay, I'm just trying now. I told one of my brother, but he didn't top me up. So but I will do it. Okay, but thanks for your offer, brother. Thank you very much, brother. I'd love to see how it react over there. It come back again to the breakaway gap. Good, no problem. I would love to see how it reacts over here. And anybody here who trade the forex, love to trade the forex. Now, if it go higher and take the buy side liquidity now, I'll be very angry because I got stopped out over here, I got stopped out over here. Two time I got stopped out. Now, if it go over there, I'll be very angry. That was the perfect setup. See, very clean setup over there. Just taken the sell side liquidity, market structure shift, very clean market structure shift with the displacement, very nice fair value gap. It went through that fair value gap. It has taken me out. Now, if it goes over there and take the buy side liquidity, I'll just tell forex trading is not for us because you will never get this type of price action from indices. Never ever. Still, I'm not going to change my direction until this buy side liquidity is not taken. I'm not going to change my direction. Only after taking that buy side liquidity, then I will think about about changing my direction, or if it would love to come here, I will think about that. Until this buy side liquidity is not taken, I'm not thinking that market will go low and it will expand lower. No, I'm not thinking like that way. Still now I'm thinking price will go higher. In today's morning, I have tweeted one tweet. Uh, it's true, brother. If failure is not an option, then neither is success. To be honest, it's the true thing in your life. If you are not fail, you are you are not the successful. If you would love to be successful, you have to be the failure. Failure is the key to success. Now, if you ask me, it is not impossible to trade. Okay, what I have to do is I have to study the forex market so many times. I mean, I have to spend at least 1 month or 2 months in this market. Then I will get some kind of confirmation when I should take my entry and when I should react. As I am not trading this market, so I am very new over here. I have limited information or knowledge. I mean, about the entry setup. I have the directional. I mean, I know where how I will mark my direction, but I am very new or I'm a immature. I'm immature over here for taking my entry or putting my stop loss. I saw sometimes people take the entry over there and they put their stop loss below that low. How many handle over there? Can anyone tell me how many handle over here? Anyone can tell me how many handle over? I mean, how many pips over here? Mm, 9, 10, 9 to 10:30 Q3 distribution. Quarter 3. Okay, that's good. I'm trading Forex now, but with demo only. I'm still learning, brother. Okay, so you are trading Forex. Man, did you, Ronnie, did you ever trade indices? If you trade indices, tell me what do you feel when you trade the indices? I mean, what about the price action? Do you get precise price action over here, or indices price action is much more easier? So, image test scored 0.5%, nothing, brother. It's nothing. Until the 2% down, I mean, not 2%, 5% down, you are perfect. Costa Godwin 50, 11 pips. Okay, so I think it's 11 pips. So I saw whoever trade forex, they they put their stop loss below 10 pips, 15 pips away. And now I when I trade the indices, I put my stop loss like this. If I take my entry over here, I would never put my stop loss below that level. Okay, that should be my stop loss. Never ever, because this 15-minute fair value gap is a strong support for the ICT students. That shouldn't be broken. So I will put my stop loss over here. Now, if you ask me to put it over here, I will never take that entry. I will never ever take that entry. So I have to put my stop loss over there. But when I trade Forex, I'm not allowed to put my stop loss over there. I have to put my stop loss maybe below this. I mean, if I am wrong, please correct me if I am wrong. I believe that whoever trade Forex, you guys put your stop loss like 10 pips, 15 pips. That should be your stop loss limit, right? I mean, 1 pips, 2 pips stop loss is not allowed for all of you guys. Am I right or am I wrong? Just let me know that. The guys who trade Forex, you guys put your stop loss. How many pips do you put your stop loss? I mean, what is your lowest limit for putting your stop loss? I am not so confident. 10 pips. That's the thing, brother. I mean, it's kind of 10 pips over here. So I'm very much afraid to put my stop loss over there. Like 10 pips. Oh man, it's huge. Your slowest, I mean, your slowest is 10 pips. So I'm afraid to put 10 pips as stop loss. But if I would put my stop loss like that, I wouldn't be stopped out. Over here, you will tell me how many, I mean, how many pips over here. How many pips over here? I mean, how do you know how many pips over here? Can you tell me how many pips over here? Just one arrow only, brother. Risk reward ratio, I'm not a great fan of it. Sometimes my risk reward is 1 is to 4, 5. Sometimes my risk reward is 1 is to 1.5 or 1.2, 1.3. So 1 is to 1.6, sometimes 1 is to 1. I look for the price action. I mean, if you ask me right now, I'm thinking price shouldn't go below this breakaway gap, as it has broken this 15-minute fair value gap for the sorry, for the second time. It should expand higher. I read the price like that way. It should go through this now. This is the second time it has broken this last fair value gap, the 15-minute fair value gap. So it should expand higher. When price come back again after breaking the 50-minute fair value gap, when it come back again to that 50-minute fair value gap, that should be my entry point. So after I'm stopped out. Now, if you tell me, I mean, can you tell me how many hand pips over here? I mean, over here, if I put my stop loss over here, how many handle it will? I mean, how many pips it will be? By the reading price action, it shouldn't go through that breakaway gap. Not even this 15-minute fair value gap, but it is what it is. It went through that 15-minute fair value gap. I'm happy, but it should expand higher. Okay? As I put it over here, I don't know. I'll be stopped out one more time or not. Let's see. I've explained this one more time. I remember in the past where I have shown you how many times it gave me the setup and I got stopped out. After that, finally, when I leave, I didn't want to take any buy or sell. Then it expanded. So this happened to Forex. That's why not a great fan, big fan of it. I'm just going to put it from here, this area, from the RR. If I took my entry over there, if I put my stop loss over here, that should be the uh, 2:1 RR, cause I always lose. I mean, Ronnie, I'm just I'm just repeating the things again and again. Forex is too hard for me because of the manipulation. All of these things are manipulation. This is not precise price action. It shouldn't do like that way. It shouldn't break that fair value gap. I can show it to you to the indices. Let me try. If it can, I can show it to you. Okay. I don't know. I'll be able to show it to you. I will just go with that. I don't know if there is any setup or not, but I'm just going to give you an example. So this is the 15-minute last fair value gap price come to the consequent encroachment. Now I will go to 1 minute chart. So when price come to this 15-minute fair value gap consequent encroachment, after that I told you to wait for the perfect market structure shift. After that, two fair value gap. So one fair value gap is over here, and I don't have fair value gap, but there is a volume imbalance, very nice volume imbalance. If I would take my buy over there, it will take at least this buy side liquidity at least. Okay, so this is the buy side liquidity. At least it will take before expanding lower. Look, it has taken that high at least. Okay, this is the difference between forex and I mean the indices. In forex you would see it came here, maybe here, then it went lower. It has it went through this 15-minute fair value gap or something like that way. But if you see in indices, see, it has taken at least that swing high. After that it expand lower, maybe for directional bias or something like that way. But here it has taken at least that buy side liquidity, though it has failed to go over there, but it went through that high. Now I will show it to you over here. Look at that high. See, it failed to take that high. uh, I mean, instead of taking that high, it went lower, break that 15-minute fair value gap, or it went through this 15-minute fair value gap, it came to the breakaway gap. Whatever it has done, it did this type of things before taking that high. That is the only reason I'm not a great fan, or I don't trade in forex market, because if it could go over there, I would have taken a partial, then I would put my stop loss to the break even. I wouldn't be a losing loser, or that won't be a losing entry. That would be a winning entry. Instead of a winning entry, I got a losing entry over here. When I took this to entry, I got a losing entry by that run. It shouldn't do that. Okay, this is the reason. This is the way, or the difference between the forex market and the indices market. And I'm very much confident that some of you are new here. They're thinking this guy is crazy. Yeah, I'm crazy. And still now I'm just going for buy, not sell, not sell. Some of you will think why this guy is just taking buy, 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 and buy. Why he is not taking sell? Price is actually moving sell. I mean moving lower, but he is actually taking buy, buy. Hmm. I'm not going to change my direction. Yeah, though it is going higher, and I believe it will take the buy sell liquid, then it will expand lower. Either it will do that, or it will consolidate like that way for 9:30 opening. At 9:30 opening, it will take the buy sell liquid. After that, it will expand lower. Okay, whatever it can do at 9:30 opening, whatever it is doing over here, that is for 9:30 opening volatility. Opening volatility. Now you can ask me what is the relation between 9:30 opening with Forex, because that is opening for the indices market. Okay, when indices market will open, we will get some kind of reaction to the Forex market as well. That is the relation between Forex market and indices market at 9:30. Okay, means stay. That will be helpful for me. I don't need to be then I won't need to be look for the videos. That will be a great help, man. Please send it to me because I find it quite interesting. The quarter theory. If I would take that buy over here, when I have taken that buy over here, if I would put my stop loss over here, my target is put over here. I wouldn't take any loss yet, right? I wouldn't take any loss. But as I am habituated to take my entry to indices, that's why I always put my stop loss some kind of level where price shouldn't go. But this is actually Forex. I should have remembered that this is Forex. I have to put the stop loss some level where there is no relation between the price. But it is what it is. Let it go over there. I'll add more if I see the run at 9:30. I will add more. Just give me 2 minutes. I need to drink some water. I'm just coming back. I'd love to. I mean, I will close my session after 9:30 because I believe at 9:30 we will get the run for the buy side. I believe that. Okay, at 9:30 we will get that. I will just wait until then. If it work, then it's perfect. If it doesn't work, I'll just close this. And before taking the, I mean before renewing my plan, I hope I won't continue the live because today I thought I would do something to the forex market, but I get I understand that forex is not for me. It's very difficult for me, and I don't want to take losing entry continuously in front of all of you guys. I really don't want to do that because that is a psychological issue. It will it will damage psychologically to you and to me, both of us. I don't want to do that because that is the reason. Okay, so I will wait until my plan. I will take my data plan. I'm just coming back. I have to drink some water. I was thirsty. I'm just coming back. Price is consolidating still now. Hate the consolidation. Let me see the indices one more time. There they are. How it is going over there. I need to remove this, otherwise I'll be confused. So if you remember from indices, I was expecting price will come over here. I don't know at 9:30 it came here or not, or we get any kind of direction over here or not. I will see this. I don't have the live what to say the live data, so I am just using 10-minute delay data, and this 15-minute fair value gap, it should come here before 9:30, then it should expand lower. So if I go to 1-minute chart, where is 1-minute chart? Here is 1-minute chart. So from 1-minute chart, I would love to see that type of run. Sure. So I will come back here later after 7 minutes. I will come here and I will see how it react over there. And here it is consolidating till now. And let me check that it is also going higher, and it didn't take the buy side liquidity yet. It is just building the liquidity over here. Everything is consolidating. When dollar index is consolidating, it should expand higher, as we have a very clean buy side liquidity over here. We don't have any sell side liquidity over here, but we have very clean buy side liquidity over here from the lower time frame. So from higher time frame, our expectation is price will expand lower and take that sell side liquidity. But from lower time frame, our expectation is it will take that buy side liquidity first, then it should come over here, then after that it should expand lower. That is my expectation from the lower time frame. But it is what it is. It is consolidating and consolidating and consolidating. This fair value gap has no value for me. Don't think. Okay, one more thing I would love to add. There is a fair value gap over here. Some of you will think it is the inversion fair value gap. So price came to this inversion fair value gap, then it expand lower. I don't think so. This is the inversion fair value gap. In my opinion, this is not inversion fair value gap. I don't see this fair value gap as my inversion fair value gap. So it has taken the buy side liquidity. It's perfect. Now it should expand lower, and it should go higher now. Now or never. Now or never. Okay, this is kind of the situation. It should expand higher now, or it will never expand higher. Why? Because dollar index has taken the buy side liquidity. Everyone is stopped out over here. Now it should expand lower. When it will expand lower, it should expand higher, and that should happen right now. We are very near to complete the session. So it's 9:36. We have 44 minutes. I mean 24 minutes left for the AM session, New York AM session for Forex. I would love to see it will expand higher now. Same time, did it take the liquidity? Yep, it has taken the liquidity there. See, till now, this breakaway gap consequent encroachment is respecting. Nobody closed below the consequent encroachment of the breakaway gap. But this type of week we get, that is not expecting. We don't expect this type of week at indices. Here in Forex, we are getting this. Pep, pep. Is it the liquidity or not? Okay. Let's see how it works. This is the first time the breakaway gap constant has broken. Maybe I'm wrong. Well, I would love to stay over here for some more 2 minutes, because after 2 minutes I will get the 930 run or the volatility over here to the indices. See how it work over there. That is the 930 candle. Okay, as I have the delayed data, so I'm getting my 930 candle right now. This is the continuation of the expansion, and yesterday we had a lower expansion. Today we will get the same lower expansion. Whenever it will take the buy side liquidity, it will expand lower. If it can take all of this buy side liquidity and if it can reach over here, that is the perfect place for selling the expectation. And dollar index has taken the buy side liquidity. That's cool. If it can expand lower now, that is also cool for me. Otherwise, no precision from today. This is the delayed delayed data. Okay, so don't think it is going to happen right now. It has already happened. I'm 10 minutes delayed, so I'm just watching the delayed data right now. Okay, that's cool. See, now what I would love to add, look at this candle. It has just tapped to the lower part of this fair value gap. Okay, it has just tapped to the lower part. Then very next candle, it went higher, little bit higher than that high. This is the same expectation. over here. It just tapped to the hourly fair value gap low, just a little low. Okay, that is the expectation that price should come here to this hourly fair value gap higher than that high. Now, how long it will go, I don't know. Maybe it will come here, maybe here, maybe here, but it will go above that high at least. The same thing over here. It just tapped to the lower part of this 50-minute fair value gap. So I will expect price will go higher. It will it will go inside this fair value gap. Then I will expect the lower run. If my bias is bearish, I will expect lower run after at least trading this fair value gap. Okay, this is my expectation. There is on another fair value gap from 1 minute chart. So if you go to the 50-minute chart, you will see maybe it will stop inside this fair value gap. You will see a little weak about that fair value gap. That is cool. But here now I will expect lower run. This is the time I will expect lower run. From here, I wasn't expecting that market will come over here. But when it has traded this area now, I will wait for some kind of setup over here. If I get that setup, I will go and take that sell. That is my expectation. Okay, this is the way I read the price. The same thing over here. It has just tapped to the lower part of the hourly fair value gap. So I believe market will go higher and it will trade some sort of area. In indices, you have seen that market has traded fully this fair value gap, but it has to do that? No, it doesn't need to do that. It can go little above that high. Maybe it can come to the constant encroachment, maybe 75% quadrant, maybe 25% quadrant, or maybe it will trade it full fair value gap. After that, it will expand lower. So it is expanding lower now, full. And here we should wait for the market structure shift. If I get in market structure shift, then this daily fair value gap high should be the target. I mean, this is delayed data. Don't go to your chart and don't see what is happening over here. Okay, let me actually check by the Nasdaq. US 1000, what it is done. So it came to this fair value gap. See, like, this is the way. Then it started to consolidate, but I believe it will expand lower now. Okay, this is US 100. So I'm just getting the information from US 100, though it is not perfect, but I would love to see the expansion lower now. Add one more, and now I will put my stop loss over here. Don't say I'm doing wrong, because it shouldn't come back here one more time, as it has taken already all the liquidity over there. So it shouldn't come over here. I will do the same thing. I'll just put a 5. I'll limit order over here and my extreme target. Okay. Same setup I am just expecting. The way I was expecting over here, I'm just doing the same setup over here one more time. If I am stopped out, I'm just going to quit Forex for forever, because it's not giving me the precision. That is cool. Till now it's okay, because it can consolidate right now or it can expand lower. Whatever it wants to do, I'll be happy until it expand higher. If it start to go high, then I'll be worried. Otherwise, I'm cool. Just taken the buy side liquidity from there, and it should expand little lower now. Maybe to this fair value gap or extremely that fair value gap. I'm going on. the same setup. Okay, it has taken the sell side liquidity over here. I got the market structure shift over here. The market structure shift. I have very nice parabolic gap over here. No parabolic gap below this parabolic gap. So this parabolic gap should hold the price and send it back for the buy side liquidity. To do that, guys, whoever trades the forex, I really don't have any idea how do you do this thing. Very difficult to trade. No precise price action. Nothing is precise over here. As you will get it from Nasdaq, you will get the clean setup. If you ever get a clean setup, it will work. It will give you a chance to take the partial at least. I believe that it will give you a chance to take the partial. At least it will give it to you. But in forex, oh man, very difficult. If it goes above that high, if it can go above that high, I will put my stop loss below that low. That shouldn't be broken. If it can go above that high, then my stop loss will be just below that low here. Okay, below here. It shouldn't go below that low. And not a before taking that buy side liquidity, it shouldn't go below that low. If it can go above that high, otherwise I will keep my stop loss over there because that shouldn't be broken, as it has taken already this liquidity one time, that all the shallow run. So price come back again and take that shallow run one more time. That's cool. Then it went higher, giving market structure shift. Very nice parallel gap. And what I can see here, another water block level over here. That is cool. Tested that water block inside. I mean below that parallel gap. That is cool also. But not that one. Sorry. The water block level is over here. Okay, so it didn't trade the water block. But if it can go higher, I will be happy. Two level actually. Some water block level is from here to here. This two level is the water block level. I love to see the opening. I mean the opening, most of the time I mark the opening, but the order block is this whole week is the order block. Okay, when price will come to the top of the candle, it is already inside the order block. It can trade any level of that week, but I go for the extreme one. The opening of this order block is my I mean the opening of the candle is my order block level. I love to use the opening of that candle. That is my order block. So it should go through this parabolic now, and if it can go above that high, I will put my stop loss below that low now. Why most traders trade gold? Uh, in our country, I'm just going to give you an example. Okay, in our country, some people actually cultivate the fish. Okay, now they feed the prawn. If you know the prawn, we have the golda and the bagda. They are the name of the prawn. I mean that fish, the prawn fish, that is too profitable. That business is too profitable. Okay, but there is a problem. The problem is the virus. When they cultivate the prawn in their pond, there is 90% of the chance they will get lost. Why? Because of the virus. Virus will kill the all of the fish. But our people are a little bit greedy. Okay, so what they do, though they know they can take a loss and the loss is huge, but they try to cultivate prawn only. But if they cultivate other fish instead of prawn, they will obviously be profitable. Though there will, I mean, some fish will be dead because of the virus. I mean, the normal fish, not the prawn fish, but they will be profitable. Okay, that is for sure. After knowing that they can take a huge loss, they still cultivate prawn fish. Why? Because of their greed. So in my opinion, gold is kind of that type of thing. Okay, you will get so much volatility comparing any other market. See this consolidation, like here. Even if inside this consolidation, you will get so much profitable entry if you trade in gold. If you are wrong, you will get a huge loss. But if you are right, you will get huge profit. Okay. Now I am kind of people who really care about my loss. I try to avoid losing entry. I don't care about my winning entry, but I care about my losing entry. If I don't care about my losing entry, I will go to gold market and I will trade over there. Because if I am right, I will get a huge profit. If I am wrong, I will get a huge loss. As I am not a greedy person, I don't go over there. In short, this is my thinking about the gold market. Now, maybe there is someone who actually love to trade gold. I'm not trying to dominate you guys. This is my thinking about the gold market. Okay, it's kind of because there is no precision like here in forex. You are not going to get any precise price action right now. Before 2020, forex market was the most precise market comparing any other market in this world. But right now, this is highly manipulated market. That is why most of the profitable trader they shift from forex to indices or the future market. Like the gold, you will not going to have. I mean, you are not going to get any kind of precise price action over there. All you will do is gambling. If you are right, you will get a huge profit. If you are wrong, then you will get a huge loss. In my opinion, that is the only reason they trade the gold market. Look over here. That setup was perfect. A perfect setup. Price expand lower. From higher time frame, it has traded the order block and the min threshold perfectly rejected from there. Though that entry was not good, but if it was indices, I would love to take that buy. Whatever, just let it go. Then price go one more time. It has taken the sell side liquidity. Then it has given me a very nice market structure shape. That is the fair value gap. I took my entry over there. That was my buy side liquidity. I put my sell limit or the partial limit over here. What price is done? It come here. It went lower. It started to consolidate. After that, it went lower one more time. It has taken all of this liquidity, went higher, gave me market structure shape. Same setup, very nice fair value gap. Come to this fair value gap. Now it is just doing this. This is the thing. This, do you think this is precise? How do you know this one will work or that one will work? Which one will work? I don't know. But if it was indices, you will get this setup and you will get a chance to take a partial. At least you will get a chance to take a partial. If you can take a partial, I will obviously put my stop loss to the break even. That means partial always give you the profit. You are you are already profitable, okay? Though it didn't go to the extreme buy side liquidity, but it has given you a chance to take some partial and stopped out to the break even. So you are not going to take any loss. Here in Forex, yeah, though I didn't do one thing perfectly, that is the stop loss for putting my stop loss at the level where I should have put, 10 to 15 pips below my entry point. I didn't do it. Maybe if would do that, if I would put my stop loss over there, then I wouldn't be stopped out. But I'll have to put my stop loss at the level where price shouldn't go. In Forex, I don't know why right now, because why it is so manipulated right now. I have no idea, brother. I think you get your answer. Uday. I'm just waiting to see how it works this time because this is the very next setup. After that setup, it didn't work for me, but it should have worked. Let's see if it works or not. I'm just thinking about that high. If it can go above, if it can break that high, what do I mean by break? I need to see a body close above that high. A body has to close above that high. Then I will put my stop loss below that low. I mean, previously I told you below that low, but I would love to put my stop loss below that low now because of this consolidation. When price has made that type of consolidation, even lower, that means it has taken the liquidity from that consolidation. It doesn't need to come back again over here after taking the buy side liquidity over there. That is the reason I will put my stop loss over there. That was the fair value gap where I took my entry. Fair value. But from all of this losing entry or the price action, I think you get a lesson is that, and that is I'm not changing my direction. See, when price was going lower, I didn't change my direction. I didn't take sell. Why I didn't take sell? Because of this buy side liquidity. That is very clean buy side liquidity. Before taking that buy side liquidity, price shouldn't go lower. That is why I didn't change my direction. Till now, I'm I'm bullish. From the higher time frame, from the daily chart. Okay, let me go to the daily chart. From daily chart or weekly chart, price is going here. Okay, so in from the higher time frame, I'm bullish. I'm bullish. I'm expecting price will come here for dollar index. Now from the lower time frame, I'm bearish. It has taken this very clean buy side liquidity. Then it should go expand lower at least to this 50-minute fair value gap because previously I didn't have this fair value gap, but now I have this fair value gap. Previously I was expecting price will come here, any of this fair value gap. Now I am expecting price will at least come here. Now if it has much more energy, then it can come any of this fair value gap. Okay. The price should come at least to this fair value gap. At least to this fair value gap. In short term, I'm bearish for dollar index. In long term, I'm bullish for dollar index. Here, in short term, I'm bullish for EURUSD. In long term, I'm bearish for EURUSD. And EURUSD is going to take that liquidity. This low and that low that has made the relativity equal lows. That is very clean sell side liquidity. Below that sell side liquidity, this is my daily fair value gap. In long term, I'm expecting price will come here to daily fair value gap. Right now, I'm thinking price will trade this hourly fair value gap in short term. Okay, in short term, it will trade this fair value gap. After that, it will expand. So price is over here. Now I'm going to put my stop loss to the break even. Why? Because I have already taken a partial. When I have taken a partial over there, I'm going to put my stop loss to the break even. If I get stopped out now, I don't care because I've already taken a partial. The same thing I was thinking over here. If it would take that buy side liquidity, I would put my stop loss to the break even, and then I didn't I didn't have any losing entry over there. But it didn't let me do that. That is why I took loss. And I agree that my fault was I put my stop loss too close. I read the price like I do in indices. I shouldn't read the price like the way I read it in indices. I had to put my stop loss below that low because that is the status less, but it is what it is. So now here I can put it over here actually because that parallel gap shouldn't be trade. That should work as a breakaway gap. It would love to trade, can trade that parallel gap constant encroachment, the 50% of that parallel gap. Can trade over there before taking the buy side liquidity. But if it would love to take the buy side liquidity, I'll be happy. Now I'm not expecting price will expand lower now. I'm expecting it will go to this parallel gap now. Okay, some kind of big run, and it will directly come to this parallel gap, maybe to this 50-minute parallel gap. Okay, inside the hourly parallel gap, this is the 50-minute parallel gap. I'm expecting price will come over here. That is my expectation. But if you ask me about the trade, I'm not interested to take any kind of entry right now because it has taken very clean buy side liquidity, and this is the extreme buy side liquidity. Now I will wait for price to make some kind of liquidity first, then I will do. If I do anything, I will do that. That was my loss. Don't count this one, 405. That loss, I mean, that wasn't my trade because if you are with me from the beginning, you know I put that entry. I took that entry to show you how I do read the price, and I told you if I get profitable, I won't count it. If I take losing, I won't count it as well. So I don't count it as my trade. My trade is 160, 205, 670. Three losing entry. This is the winning entry. I guess have mitigated my loss. Yeah, 1020 and plus 4. That means 1040 something like this. Whatever. So now I'm expecting price will expand higher. It will continuously go high and it will trade this hourly parabolic gap. At least has more energy, then it will come to this image parabolic gap. Danny 90, I'm trying to learn eurusd, bro. Oh man. That is a wrong choice. To be honest, that is wrong choice. It's the difficult. It's the most difficult market right now because of the manipulation. So guys, do you understand why I told you that it is difficult to trade? See, this setup is the same setup over here. Same setup here and here. This is the same setup. It worked. It didn't work. Now, if you tell me, brother, you put your stop loss too close, I will agree with that. Yeah, I put it too close. I put it over here, just below the breakaway gap, and over here, just here. Because of this little run, I got a stop out 2 times. I'm new over here. So otherwise, this is my directional bias. That buy side liquidity was my target. Has been purged. If you really know how to place your stop loss perfectly, then you can read the price like that way. Okay, the way I read it, set the stop loss plus. Showcut GBP USD or GBP USD. Ask me about the GBP USD. This buy side liquidity is my This buy side liquidity will be my target in short term because I have seen the Euro USD market. So from Euro USD, I'm expecting higher run. At the same time, if you ask me about the GBP I will expect that market will go high and it will take that buy side liquidity. Above that buy side liquidity, there is the fair value gap over here. Over here, this is the hourly fair value gap. It will reach over there before extending over. So it has the liquidity over here. Taken that sell side liquidity. This is the shallow run. So later it will be the perfect target when it will take that buy side liquidity and it will trade that fair value gap. Now, if you tell me whether it has traded that fair value gap, this is the last fair value gap. I'm not interested to take buy any kind of buy right now because I have to watch how this fair value gap will hold. If price can go above that fair value gap, then I will be interested to look for any kind of buy setup, and that buy side liquidity will be my target. Okay? You have to work with your expectation. If you have the expectation and you will see, if you see market is actually giving you the price action according to your expectation, you will jump for the trade. Otherwise, you will wait. Right now, if you ask me about the price action over here, I'm expecting price will go here. It will take that buy side liquidity. Why? Because it has taken this low. Okay, see a very little wick below that low. It has already taken the sell side liquidity. At the same time, it has made a very clean or a strong sell side liquidity. Okay, this sell side liquidity is much more stronger now. Very strong sell side liquidity over here. But if it would love to go through that, I mean toward that, it has to go and take some buy side liquidity. And in my opinion, that is the only buy side liquidity. That high, this those two highs has made all of these buy side liquidity strong. It should go through that and trade that fair value gap. After that, it should expand lower and take that sell side liquidity. How do you know that market is going lower? When this last fair value gap will fail to hold the price, instead of that, this fair value gap will be broken. You will be more confident that market is going to take that buy side liquidity. Go to 50 minutes, the same thing. All of this, I mean, highs has made relatively equal highs. This is a very strong sell zone, resistance zone for the retail trader. So price came here one time and it made confident the retail trader that market is going lower. So they took sell over here. Price failed go below those lows. After that, it came to the water block from the hourly chart. Now, if it can expand higher, price liquidity is my perfect. We had a very nice setup over here comparing the Euro USD. I was over here. I wouldn't take those lows. To be honest, brother, I wouldn't take those lows. Okay, so over here at, at 8:30, this is the run from 8:30. It went higher. Look what I told you. How can I uh skip this? What to say the mm, this swing high? This is not my market structure sheet. Why? Because it didn't trade any fair value gap over here, and it has a swing high on its right, but it doesn't have a swing high on its left. You can say, brother, this is a swing high. Look over here. This is a swing high. No, brother, that is not a swing high because that is very, I mean, for being a swing high, it has to look over here. It is a swing high. Look at this candle. This candle, the next candle close below this candle's open. Here, this candle open, it closed below this candle, though it has, I mean, closed below this candle, but the wick, no body closed or no wick went below that wick. Here, this candle's opening is here, wick is here. The very next candle closed below that opening, and another candle went through that low. So this is a swing low. make it a clean swing low. This is forcing market. If you mark that high as a swing high, this is kind of forcing market. This is not my market structure shift as it didn't match. I mean, it didn't meet the rules. So this is not my market structure shift. If it is not the market structure shift, I'm not going to take buy over here because I didn't get market structure shift. Price went lower one more time. It was consolidating. It has taken the sell liquidity. After that, it, it has given me the market structure shift over here. Now, where I got the real market structure shift, did I get the market structure over here? Is it valid market structure shift, brother? It doesn't have, it has a swing. I mean, it doesn't have a swing high on its left and it doesn't have a swing high on its right. Then why you have marked that high as a swing high which should be shifting market structure? Okay, look over here. Can you see this parabolic gap? This swing high has traded this parabolic gap. That means this swing high is valid for shifting market structure. This is my market structure shift. After shifting market structure, this is my parabolic gap. I'm free, take that buy. Nobody even closed below the consequent encroachment. That was a very perfect setup in GBP USD. So I missed it. Okay. So where should be your entry? Brother, you should tell me about this GBP USD before, brother. Seriously. Then here is my sorry. So that should be my target. Till now, I have another buy sell liquidity over here. This is also very clean buy sell liquidity. So that should be your partial. If you would take that entry, that would be your partial. Over here, you have to take your partial, and then price is taken over there. You can, I mean, hold your trade until here. If you are extremely, I mean, if you would love to take your entry, I mean, hold your entry until here. You can hold it because I believe it is going to take that buy side liquidity as well. This by all of this buy side liquidity is going to be taken, and eventually, I'm thinking market is going above here to take that. I mean, that buy side liquidity and that available. That is my expectation. I will watch when price will come over here. If it failed to hold the price, I will wait for a setup over here and that buy side liquidity will be my target. Shaukat, you should have asked for this GBP before, man, because that was much more clean price action over here comparing Euro US. See how beautiful the price action over here. That was the 8:30 news. Before 8:30 we didn't have any setup over here, or we are not allowed to take any entry. After 8:30, that was the first time we saw a setup, though it is not valid. I mean, this setup is not valid at all. Then price went lower one more time. It has taken all of this sell side liquidity. Then it gave me market structure shift over here for the first time. For the first time, I got the market structure shift over here with a very nice fair value gap and a displacement. If I would take a entry over there, I would have taken a buy, I mean winning entry over there. So this was much more cleaner comparing to you, David. Now you can say me, brother, this is the hindsight you were telling me now because you saw this thing here. Yeah, you can say that. You are new, you will see that. You will say that. I would love to go Nasdaq. Now expand lower now because it has made this clean, very clean sales and liquidity, and in my opinion, that is the turtle soup entry when price went higher. Entry over there. That is the target entry. Okay. No, 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 no. No, I'm not telling that GBPUSD is better than EU. I'm not telling that. I'm just telling it was cleaner price action over there in GBPUSD. Okay. It's kind of the same thing like Nasdaq and E-mini S&P. This is the same thing. I mean, as Nasdaq and E-mini S&P are actually expand parallelly, GBPUSD and EURUSD also go at the same way. So mm, they're the same thing. Okay. No, brother, I'm not expecting higher run for Nasdaq. I I would love to see the lower run. Okay, I don't want to see the higher run for Nasdaq. Probably that came over here. It is the buy side liquidity one more time. Market is if there is one favorable gap, two favorable gap, it traded over there, went lower. Where did it came? Let me take it over, brother. The only favorable gap I have. I don't know about the Nasdaq because this is the delayed. I mean delayed chart. Came to the last favorable gap. Came here and it started to go higher. I coming favorable gap if it has much more energy than it some favorable gap. If you ask me, no, I'm not expecting higher run for Nasdaq. I'm not expecting higher run for the Nasdaq. If it would love to go higher, that's cool. But I would love to take a sell for Nasdaq. Okay, okay, okay. Yep, I'm not interested to take buy for Nasdaq. I am interested to take sell instead of taking buy. When it will give me the setup, I will wait for the perfect setup, then I will. Okay, so we have the hourly favorable gap that is much more cleaner. Thank you, brother. Thank you. I don't need the 15 minutes because that is not clean price action. I have this favorable gap from hourly. Thank you, brother. I have two favorable gap over here. I will see when it will reach any of this favorable gap how it reacts. Okay, I have clean sell side liquidity over here. Very clean sell side liquidity. This low, that low, there they had made a very clean sell side liquidity over here. This two line is the 50-minute favorable gap. If you remember, this is the last 50-minute favorable gap. Price hold the price. I mean, this last 15-minute favorable gap hold the price. Send it back, no problem. Where it is going, I don't need this favorable gap anymore. Where it is going towards the hourly favorable gap. There is two favorable gap, one, two. I will observe both of those favorable gap. If it can reach any of this favorable gap, then liquidity buy side liquidity taken, market structure shift to the lower part with a nice displacement and favorable gap. This sell side liquidity will be my target. I'm not expecting higher run for Nasdaq. I'm expecting lower run for Nasdaq. If it would love to go higher, I will do nothing. It went through this 15-minute favorable gap. I'm going to remove that one. I believe it will come here to this favorable gap. Then either it will consolidate or it will expand higher. Not going to take that sell side liquidity. That is my expectation till now. So you already know this is the way I work. I mean, my expectation works. If I get the information with my expectation, I go for the trade, and if I don't, then anybody here I know. Cray Fancy, are you new, brother? Shokat. Shokat, I think you are new, brother. I didn't see your name before. Danny, also I didn't see your name. Elias, I didn't see your name. Uday Thakur, I know you. I mean, I talked to you before. Rodney, I think Rodney, even City Squad, I know you very well. Rodney, this is the first time today I saw your name. So many new name today. Either I saw your name. I think I saw your name. I don't remember. Costa Godwin, I know you guys. So I can see some new name over here, but I really don't know if you are new or not. I'm sorry for that because I don't remember your name if I'm mistaken. Lokat is well known to me, but I'm not sure that I know you or not. So let me enter GBP. For GBP USD, let's see how it reacts. Okay. If it can expand higher, that is the perfect one. If it can stop over here to the lower part of this 15-minute parallel curve, then it started to expand lower. I won't be surprised because every other thing, I mean, we have to compare when it will be here. Okay, just think like that. If it is here at the same time dollar index is here, then there is much more possibility that GBP USD will expand lower and DXY will expand higher. Now if you see GBP, I mean dollar index is expanding, I mean doing some kind of consolidation here, it didn't reach here or here, it is actually consolidating, or if it can reach here and then started consolidate, there is much more possibility GBP USD will come over here and take the buy side liquidity. Right now, turn to my hedge, I would love to say market is going to take that buy side liquidity. That is my thinking. Okay, my expectation. Okay, I think that's I have been trading and yes, so kindly explain to how I can mark MSS and the rules. So this is your question. I have been trading another edge and am I live? I mean, can you tell me am I live or not? Can you tell me am I live or not? I mean, life is has ended or not? Tell me am I live or not? Either I don't know I'm alive or not, but if I'm live, I think you can see me. Please go to my channel from the playlist, go to the study section. Okay, so this is the study section. From the study section, okay, thank you. From the study section, just uh, okay. So hey Hans, how are you, brother? It's, it's I'm very happy to see your name. It's been long. I didn't see your name, brother. How are you, Hans? Uh, Heather, please go to my playlist. From the playlist study section, you will see this video. Okay, it's 22 minutes. I know it's long. Watch this what to say, the video, what is market structure shift, MSS, I say how to avoid losing trade part 2. Okay, watch this video first, then watch this video, how to avoid losing trade. Okay, these two video, it will clear all of your doubt, and trust me, if you just watch these two video with full of your understand, you will avoid at least thousand of losing entry, at least 1000 losing entry you can easily avoid if you just watch these two video, what is market structure shift and how to avoid the losing trade. Okay, brother, I hope it will help you to avoid every video over here. What is the breakaway gap, and then balance price range, breaker, although this video is not full, I mean that was actually the FOMC, how you will trade inside the FOMC day, that was according that video. So if you would love to watch it, it's okay. If you don't want, then it's okay. Look, the balance price range, just watch this video, you can avoid some losing trade. This one, volume balance, it is little tricky. If you would love to avoid it, you can avoid it. Okay, skip, you can skip this one, but balance price range, very 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 important. Breakaway gap, so much important. The highest important video is this, how to avoid losing entry, but it will confuse you if you don't watch the what is market structure shift video. So please watch this video first, then watch this one. Okay, this 1 minute chart video, it, you will understand this video if you watch all of the narrative video. What is the narrative? If you know all of this, then you will understand this 1 minute chart guideline. Okay, without narrative you are not going to get it, to be honest. So my video, I am telling you the negative things, but it is true, or it is my honest opinion. Okay, then how to use the fair value gap, and which fair value gap you should use for later. Though it is a very short video, but it is these two video. Okay, how to mark the right fair value. These two video will help you so much. This is so important. This rejection block, that is kind of the thing. I don't use this one, but if you want to use, I mean, watch, you can see that video. Okay, that is if I rate, that is 4 rating out of 10. Okay, if you ask me, this is 10 out of 10. If you ask me for rating, this is a 10 out of 10. I always recommend to watch this video. This before this video, watch the market structure shift video. After that, watch this video. Okay, and I would love to add more. Now you can say, brother, you are just advertising your videos. Yeah, I'm just doing that. If you want to watch, you can watch. It's up to you. I'm not forcing any of you. I'm just telling you which one is important and which one is not important. So the narrative, okay? Here is the narrative. There's only 5 video, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 days. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Watch this 5 narrative. Now there is different type of narrative. I get the easiest one. I always follow the easiest one. In my opinion, this is the easiest one. Please watch all of these videos before even started to before starting your ICT journey. You have to understand the narrative. Before understanding the narrative, whatever you are doing, that is useless, totally useless. If you can stick to the narrative, you will understand. Even if the long run, see this long run, it is going higher, 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 higher. Till now, I am expecting it will go high. Why? Because of the narrative. Today is the continuation of the expansion. So sometimes you will see price come here. So this is the time for retracement. No, this is the continuation of the expansion day. So it will expand continuously. This is the rules. Okay. So you will understand when we, if it is Monday, how we expect the price over there. I'm fine. Your reviews was really difficult. I would not be able to trade it anymore. My respect for people who do that. Yeah, my respect is also the same for them who trade the Forex. I really respect them because they are so patient and they have that strong psychology, man. I don't have that. Is an opportunity for entry now for continued trade. Oh no, even don't ask me for the entry set, brother. Please don't ask. I told you what is my expectation. I told you that it is going to take that buy side liquidity for sure, and it will come here for sure. My expectation, okay, not for sure. So it has already taken that buy side liquidity. That is the extreme buy side liquidity, and it is already outside of the session. So it's 10:32. The closing of the London session and also closing of the New York M session. The combination of that session, you will get weird price action over here. So I'm not going to tell you something, but after taking that buy side liquidity, that buy side liquidity was more obvious. If you would like love to take your entry to that fair value gap, that was valid. Here I'm not going to tell anything, but I believe it will fair value gap at least. If this fair value gap is broken, this buy side liquidity. Okay, I'm sorry, brother. I'm not going to tell you what you should do. I mean, if you'd love to take your entry, up to you. But what I can do is just I can tell you the direction, how I mark the direction. You can learn that. I believe that will help you. Whom I was talking about? I was talking to. I forgot it. Okay, whatever. The macro is totally different. I mean, you study this macro and do backtest again and again. Trust me, it's enough for you to be profitable. Just this macro. You don't need to understand price action. You don't need to understand fair value gap. You don't need to understand anything. Just this macro is enough for being profitable. If you ask me, the study section videos are really important. Before anything, narrative, you have to understand the narrative, then the study. After that, the fair value gap concept. In the meantime, if you would love to study the macro, you can study the macro. Here inside the trade analysis, whenever I take I mean I take an entry over here. You see, all of you, I actually told you to how to say the watch this video. I have uploaded it yesterday. I told all of you to watch this video. Don't even skip 1 second from that video. Sometimes I talk to rubbish at the video. Every single word from that video is important. You will get at least 10 new information. How you will use time to expect the price move, you will get that from here as well. Everything is very important from that video. So if any time I took a video, then I explain why I took that video from there. I explained everything over there. Okay, so there is some live trade execution and analysis also over there on 2 3, and this one high probability trades. This one is also very important, and breakaway gap strategies for beginners. You can watch, this folder. If you watch the videos from this folder, trade analysis video, you will understand the entry setup or how to read the price over there. Okay, I can let me actually try to make it. Now the newest one is at the first, the finishing one. The oldest one is at the last. Trade analysis folder, to be honest, brother, is helpful. I'm not telling you to watch these videos, but if you watch, you will get some information. That is for sure. So it's up to you. Whatever you want to do, it's up to you. If you have time, you can watch them. You can study them. From here, losing entries doesn't going to determine that you are a loser. 5 to 6, 7, 8 losing entry and 1 or 2 winning entry, you will be still profitable. I'm not afraid of my losing entry. Never ever. I'm not afraid of my losing entry. Yesterday I took this entry. So this was the entries from indices. I took this entry and then I mitigate my loss over here. Okay, and that video, this is actually this video, that entry. If you watch that video, uh, you will see this entry, how I read the price, where I put my stop loss, how everything is you will get, and you will see how to manage the trade. Everything you will get from that video. That was the entry video from there. This is the way I, if I get a losing entry, I am not worried about that. I don't change my direction. I don't change the price. I'm not hurry to mitigate my loss. I wait for perfect setup. Now this two entry is valueless because I was in live and I was just doing something, show you how to read the price. Then I took that loss and I just mitigate that loss. Okay? That is not important at all. These two entries is not important at all, but that entry is the perfect entry. This entry also perfect entry. How I determine that bias, how I make the liquidity, I mean mark the liquidity when I took my entry, when you should take your entry, when you should expect some kind of run, big run or a small run, you will get every information from here, from that video. That's why I told you to watch that video. Okay, and now it's been a long, I'm just talking and talking. I'm sorry for that. I hope you guys will get something important, I mean insightful from here. Came to this level cap, I would love to see some kind of reaction. Let's see. Okay, whatever it can happen, I have already explained all of them. You will watch the price, you will see for some. So that's all for today. I hope that will be insightful for you. If any of you are new, you can subscribe to my channel, give me a thumbs up, share my link. I don't know where you will share, but that is the thing every YouTuber says. So I'm just telling you the same thing. See you guys. Bye bye.